We here. We here. Let's do it. I'll let y'all come on in. Let me get the promotions done. Um, mm, so that people will know we live. I'm on my timeline. I don't even see us being live on the timeline. Good old YouTube for you. There we go. I had to go to my profile. What's happening, good people? All right, so if you're not new to this, you true to this. What we do is a collective reading. After the collective reading, we do donations for answers. So I pull on everybody's energy that's here. Okay, and then we do donation for answers. Yeah. Let you guys come on in, come on in, come on in. Oh, you know what? I gotta change that. Hold on. Hold on. Giving y'all some time. There we go. As you guys know, may know, may not know, we do have a new website. This the ending of the website really changed. Hey Pooh. Just the ending of the website is what really changed um to show that we are I have a specific site just for the store, right? It just makes a lot of sense. It keeps everything separate, just like my YouTube page is separate. It keeps everything separate. It's like I'm separating the spiritual goddess tarot from my non-profit, right? And so that's what I had to do. I had to do this a long time ago. I had to do this months and months ago, and I drug my feet on doing it, and then they forced me to do it. So it was just me taking the time out getting it done. So the only thing that changed is the end. It's square dot site. I could have done a regular, but I didn't want to pay for another one because I have to pay for the big website. But if you go to the main website, spiritualgawddess.com, GAWDDESS, you go to affiliate sites tab, and under the affiliate sites, you can also go directly to the tarot site and see it. I do want to work with some of you guys, right? Some of your businesses and stuff like that. Some of you guys that support me, where I can go, where I can see that you guys support me. For those of you that support me, those of you that have got readings and stuff done for me, and you have businesses, I want to put you on the affiliate sites, right? And continuous support, and working together in that aspect. So, yeah, that's just something that I'm doing. Hey, Pooh, something that I'm doing that needed to be done. It was about time for it to get done, and we here. So it took me a while. I'm still learning the whole square situation. I kind of wanted to put a calendar on Square because a lot of people is like, okay, once I book, how do we go from there? The Square site is very new to me. Once you book, I can respond to you via email, in which I more than likely will. I also have Messenger set up on the Square site, so if you have a message or something like that, I can respond. It's a little different than my main site, but we here. We did it, right? We did that, sheesh. All right, so y'all, life has been just, oh my God. So, you know, I'm here. You know, I don't promise any dates because y'all ain't about to be mad at me talking about SG. You supposed to came and did our reading and see what had happened was, Chad. What had happened was you know, could make it. I couldn't make it, but we here. So Supreme Gratitude. If you guys have not signed up for the Spiritual Guidance course, the 6-week course, make sure you sign up. You can go to spiritualgawddess.com and sign up there to get the courses, right? Definitely make sure that you have the courses and things like that. I might just put the courses on both of them, okay? It just makes sense. Anything that has to be purchased, it just really makes sense. But I don't know, child. We'll see. Make sure you guys sign up for that class. We about to take off, okay? We about to take off in a whole nother realm. We about to take off and do some whole completely other things, right? It's one thing to sit down and watch tarot. It's one thing to know that you support me because of how, you know, how accurate that I may be. But it's another thing for you to want to develop and grow. And that's what I want for everybody. I want y'all to develop and grow and find your own way. If I can point you in the right direction to start tapping into yourself, to be able to hear the messages and be guided by your Eguni, I want to do that, right? I did put a whole page up on the spiritualgawddess.com site in reference to Ifa, Isheshe, just kind of giving you some foundation. I will continue to add to that page, right? I'll add a lot. I have also been more active on the blog on that website as well. But I want you guys to figure out your path. I'm not here to tell you to sign up for Ifa, to go Ifa way, because, you know, that may not be a part of your lineage, right? I do feel like a lot of people, you know, they get into Ifa and their life go left because their Egun is like, no, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. So you got to figure out what's happening for you and your lineage, and what it is that they want. But definitely take the class. You know, there's universal laws. There's religions, right? It's a lot of different things. So we're going to dive into the meat and potatoes. All right, let's get into this. Okay, Spirit. Let's go. All orders are going out tomorrow. Okay? All orders are going out tomorrow. If you need to make an order, I suggest you make it tonight. All orders are going out tomorrow. Let's get it. All right, so you have broken heart. You got service in reverse. I kept it in reverse because that's how it popped out. You have patience, you have miracle, you have faith and release. So this message is more so directly, before I even pull anything to clarify, this is like a healing message, right? This is like somebody's ancestors that want them to have a particular message tonight. Okay? Whoever you are, you've been going through a lot, right? Heartbroken in one way or another. So if we break down what heartbroken means, right? We got the Moor's way, right? And when I say the Moor's way, that's more so like the Christian way, the clear people way. when we break that down and that ideology, because it's not always the European way, right? You got to think about who the Moors are and what the Moors represent in other realms and what they used to represent. So, the Moors are the European way. I'm gonna say that heartbreak. It will say someone that done something to you, right? But when we are in tune with our star player, we know that can't nobody do anything to us that we did not allow, right? So if you are heartbroken, it's because you seen the signs, you knew what you had, you ignored them until you ultimately got the goal, got the final message where somebody has broken your heart. Somebody, did you a way that made you feel some type of way. When we go through these situations in life, we don't go through them to say that I've got my heart broken. Shut my door. I've got my heart broken. I'm never doing this again. Da da da. That's asinine. If you got your heart broken, it means that you have to pay attention to what's happening. No, leave it. You didn't even turn it on. Turn it on. It's on. Okay, now get out of my room and don't come back in here. You're in a situation to where you are saying to yourself, like, you are going to make yourself suffer because you ignored the signs. That's what you're saying, because can't anyone break your heart without you seeing the signs? It's just not possible. And if you say, oh, I didn't see the signs, then that really means that you are not in tune with your star player. So it's kind of like you don't want to do this anymore. You don't want to love anymore. You're tired of giving people your heart. I'm hearing someone say, every time I try with somebody, I get my heart broken. Okay. You may also be comparing other people to the one that broke your heart. So if you move on, you're like, I remember I used to do this right here with X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? And A, B, and C, they don't even amount to that. That's because you haven't healed from X, Y, and Z. You have to heal from that. You have to take your time. And again, I tell you guys all the time about my 90-day rule, right? Your first 30 days is sitting with it, talking to them, trying to see what's happening with this. Your next 30 days is you getting over it, you healing yourself. Your next 30 days with your last 90 days, you should be out there moving around, realizing, becoming one. It's okay to sit with it. You just can't stay with it. You can't sit in this energy for months and months and months on end feeling miserable. Either you're a survivor or you're a victim. I'm not teaching victims, okay? So if you hear something that I say you don't agree with, that's just because I'm not teaching you. Or you either gonna get on board or I'm not for you. That's just it. And my motto has been the same. I don't post readings to cater to people. I'm not baiting and switching. I'm not doing any of that. What you see is what you get, right? I'm doing this for the people. So, this is where we stand. So whatever this is, it's kind of like you still have to heal, because you don't want to date. You don't want to go out. You don't want to do anything because you're still stuck on this situation, or you're comparing what's new to what you had that's old, and it's old for a reason, right? So, would you, would you have a Brillo pad that you scrub your dishes with and it got old and you had to throw it away? Would you compare a new Brillo pad to the old one? No, the old one is burnt out. It's raggedy. You can't use it anymore. That may have been your favorite one, but guess what? It has no more.
I go poop.
Okay. It has no more value to it, right? It has no more substance to it. You know what I'm saying? It's like having a car. This is your car. It got you where you needed to go. But when you upgrade, it's because you need to upgrade. So I feel like whoever you are, you need to tap within and realize that even though this may hurt right now, it's for your better good. And at some point, you're going to be able to look back on this situation and say, thank you, Spirit. This is why I had to move away. No one wants to go through the pain, right? Because we weren't taught how to deal with pain. We were just told this is right, this is wrong, right? And then the things that we were told is wrong, our emotions, we release this energy of as we were wronged. Because this is how we were taught. And so this is why my premise is to unlearn and relearn, right? Because a lot of this stuff that you let bother you shouldn't even bother you. You should be moving on. You already knew it wasn't going to work, but you stayed. You had high hopes. So your heart is broken because you broke your own heart. Your heart is broken because you didn't pay attention to the red flags. Your heart is broken is because you had expectations over somebody else's life. And that's the one thing that you should not do. Expect anything from anyone, right? You are here. No one is going to save you. You have to create the life that you want and need. When something doesn't feel right, if it doesn't look right, then it's up to you to get yourself out of that situation and move forward, right? So whatever you need to do, sit down, spend your time with self, right? Also have patience, right? So you have the number 9 here, right? Heartbreak. What comes after heartbreak? What comes after 9? 10, new beginnings, right? Endings and new beginnings. Completely being over. Having the patience with yourself. Number 7, having the patience with yourself for new intimate opportunities. Having the patience with yourself for the new people that's coming along that you're not charging them. So when somebody new comes along, don't get in your feelings and be like, oh my God, why are you bothering me? I just got out of something. I just got hurt. They're bothering you because you got hurt because you hurt yourself, but your light is still shining. You still are an amazing individual, whether you're a man or a woman, right? So your people are still going to be attracted to you. Now keep in mind, the energy that you're putting out is what you're attracting. So if you are attracting this energy of if you're putting out a low vibrational energy, you're attracting low vibrational energy. So until you get in tune with your star player, you're going to keep attracting what it is that you don't want, right? This is why we sit down and spend time with ourselves to do what needs to be done, right? A miracle will happen, right? You will get the outcome that you want, need, and deserve, right? And it's going to come out of nowhere. But most importantly, you have to have faith. You have to have faith that what's for you will be, and release. That number 10. Woo-hoo-hoo. Release what no longer serves you. Release what no longer has value in your life. This like you are allowing something to have a hold on you, and you're like, oh my God, what do? You take it one day at a time. One day at a time. You're going to think about the old memories. You're going to think about all of these things that was done. But if you were the one that messed it up and you're not willing and ready to do right by somebody else, then why are you even playing with somebody else's feeling? That creates karma. If you are the person that got hurt and you know that you're still attached to somebody, of course, take your time. Just don't stay in it. Don't stay in it. All right, Spirit, let's clarify broken heart for the collective Spirit, Ashe. Don't stay in this energy. It's okay. Like, you have to deal with it. Because if you don't deal with it, guess what? You could be doing everything right now, but if you ain't healed that past energy, you out of gas. And that's why most people's life is messed up. Because they haven't healed the past energy. Right, broken heart. You got the Chariot and then the Star in reverse, right? You know what that's telling me? It's like your heart is broken and you're determined to move on. You're determined to take some type of action, but you're not healed. You haven't done the work. You haven't went within. You haven't healed yourself. You left that situation for being hurt, and you probably like, well, you know what? Let me just go out here. This person calling me. Let me see what they doing. Let's go out here and date. But you haven't healed. So eventually those war wounds that you have that's not healed will show themselves. They will reveal themselves in the next situation. Then you will become the problem, right? So you're becoming somebody else's problem because you're not doing the work for self. Let's clarify service in reverse. Yeah, so you don't need to be out dating. This is what it's saying. You don't need to move forward. You need to focus on yourself. Give yourself the 90-day rule. Even if you and this person has been separated already, give yourself the 60-day rule. 60 days. 60 days, deal with it, release them, think about the good things, think about the bad things, and hold on to it and let it go. Like, hold on to it and let it go. Hold on to the good things. Hold on to the bad things. Whatever it is, it didn't work for you, right? Boom. You got the King of Swords and you got the King of Cups and the Six of Swords, right? You don't need to date. King of Swords, you don't need to be out trying to find this love. You need to take action for yourself, right? Take action. Go within. Hermit mode, right? You are Empress, all right? Or Emperor. You need to give into yourself. You need to heal yourself, right? Until you get ready to go out and date. Let's clarify patience for the collective Spirit, Ashe. Patience. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Patience, right? Put in that work. Continue to put in work. And your work, the work that you're doing to yourself, you will be rewarded for it, right? So it's like you're sitting back waiting on a particular outcome, waiting on something to happen. It will happen because you are putting in work, right? So you're putting in work and anticipating, like, okay, I've done the work, I've done the soul searching, I've done the healing. Spirit is like, okay, wait, I'm coming. Your ships are about to roll in. You're sitting here like, okay, I've done the work, now Spirit win. Time doesn't exist in the universe. I can't say that enough times, man. Time is fake, right? Time is, it's a unique thing now, you know, because the crazy thing is that, you know, Chronos, right, the timekeeper, right, created time. They dispelled Chronos to Saturn, right, the planet of Satan. They dispelled Satan, right, which is Saturn rules Capricorn and Aquarius. But, you know, they dispelled Chronos to Saturn, and then they took over this time. You know, everybody wanted to say this and say that, right? Because, you know, you're the devil. You created time. How can you? And now time is this big thing because now people use it and they depend on it so much. It gives you an expectation. But time really doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Your day just goes by. You know, it is what it is. I mean, it's a cool feature. It's a cool feature. But have patience. Your hard work is going to pay off. What's for you will be, okay? Let's clarify miracle for the collective. Make sure. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So with the miracle here, right? I feel like this person is this person had a lot of options. And you were eliminating this person as a choice or option. I feel like this person could also be a karmic energy in your life. So yeah, the tie was deep. They hurt you. They could have chose somebody else over you, or they just continued to hurt you over and over again. And therefore the miracle is you're realizing now, oh, you know what, I'm not giving this a new opportunity. There's something new coming in here. There's something new. But this person, they are definitely thinking about you, and they're hoping that you can be friends. They may reach out to you and say, you know what, I get that, let's just be friends. That's the weakest line in the damn book, right? You know, I mean, come on. So if you are in love with somebody, you have feelings for somebody, and this person turns around and says, let's be friends. After they done hurt you, that's the way to keep you tied and attached to them. I suggest that you not be friends with anybody that you have had deep feelings with. Just let it go. It's not gonna work because you're not gonna go on. You're not gonna be able to move on properly, right? And that was a lesson that I learned. You know, I wanted my friend. You know, I was with my twin flame, was in the Matrix. And I wanted my friend, I wanted the friendship, but the friendship couldn't be savaged because we were in too deep, right? And so that's when I said, I finally made up my mind, and I said, damn, you know, I lost a friend of, you know, a bunch of years, you know, because we chose the love thing, which was amazing. But now that can't be savage. So now I won't date any of my friends. Not only will I not date any of my friends, but I made a decision to not want anything from my past. So if I've given you a solid opportunity to be with me, I will not date you anymore. You know what I'm saying? And where I used to be very routine, and I used to always go back to the people that I always dealt with. I would always go back to these people, right? Like, okay, well, that didn't work. Well, this situation didn't end so bad, so let me go try that. Now everything is new. No, I want new energy, new love, new this, new that, new. And for some reason, when I chose that option, life just seems different. Life just seems different. So the miracle is that maybe you thought that you would never, ever get over this. And you are. You're finally getting over this. Like you don't know, like, it's like you go from just loving this person to saying, I don't hate you, but I know that we can't be together, so it is what it is, right? I don't know. Let's clarify faith for the collective spirit, okay? Ooh. Yeah. Empress, Magician, the Wheel, baby, faith. Believing in the unknown, believing in the things that you cannot see. That's faith, right? You know, holding on to a vision, knowing that there's something else that is working in your favor, knowing that the law of attraction exists, knowing that whatever God you believe in exists, knowing that whatever this lock my door, lock it. Knowing that whatever it is that, shut it. Knowing that whatever this is that you believe in exists, right? You're Empress. You know, this is all four queens together. Whether you're male or female, you're in feminine energy. You've manifested this. Have faith that what you manifested will come to pass. Have faith, believe in it. If you can see it, you can achieve it. Ain't that what they tell you in school? If you can see it, you can achieve it. So if you can believe it, you know, you can believe it. You know them little sayings, they stupid. So you have to know that what you want will manifest itself. I just gave you the example of how I applied this to my life, right? And so when I give you guys these messages, I always like try to tell you, people be like, don't put you in it, because the other readers don't. No, freak that. I'm gonna apply when I'm giving you a message to a place in my life to let you know I really get where you're coming from. And that's just the whole point. Like, most people can't relate to where somebody else is coming from, or you feel like, oh, you don't get it. Oh, I get it. I get it, right? But as I was just giving you that example, I put in the universe and manifested. I don't want anything from my past anymore. I want to let go, because see, the thing is that what happened to you guys, you had faith in somebody. You believed in somebody, and it didn't come out the way that you wanted to. So therefore, you were hurt, you were distraught, and all of these things, right? But when you put that same faith in yourself and know that you believe it, see, some people, when they feel like they just got you, that they're not gonna lose you, you crazy, you lame, for whatever it is, like because they've never felt true love. So if you have true, genuine love for somebody else, try loving yourself in that same aspect. Try loving yourself deeply, and try being true to yourself, and try going that way. And when you get that way, then see what happens. Okay, that's all I'm gonna tell you. See what happens, right? With the release, right? Because somebody here has been stressing. Somebody's been stressing. There could be an age difference between you and this individual as well. I'm seeing some nights here. But, somebody's stressing, about, man, how is this going to play out? Like, at the end of your day, it gets weary. It gets weak. Don't worry. It's coming. Let's clarify release for the collective spirit. That's right. Release. The moon and the justice. Woo, shit. Man, the moon and the justice, right? Being illuminated, like something working in your favor, right? This is working in your favor, right? But when we get to release, right? The world in reverse, the Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Come on now. That sounds like a power couple to me. Once you release old cycles, things that no longer serve you, once you release the things of your past, once you stop going in these cycles, you're going to have that new beginning with somebody that you're going to do pretty well with. You guys are the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. You guys both have the same idea in reference to what you want in life financially. You both have the same idea as to what you want, generational wealth. It looks like this could have some type of marriage going on or something like that. Some type of marriage or long-term commitment once you release these cycles that no longer serve you. And I'm not saying as soon as you release them, you got everything that you want and need. No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying to you is that when you release them, that life in itself is going to be completely different for you. Okay? Once you release them, life in itself is going to be completely different for you. You're going to meet your energetic match once you release something that no longer serves you. And I feel like you and this person are not together, but you have to release the energy. You have to release the energy of feeling like somebody did you away. Somebody did you wrong. Somebody broke your heart. When you release that, that's when you will get what is for you. Okay? Ah, shit. How was that message tonight? Who was that? Who was I just talking to? Who was I talking to? I'll say working. I just feel like Spirit sends me special children, special spiritual children to work with. What Spirit has shown me over the last few years is that I was going to be different. That I am not going to be able to work with everyone, right? It's these tough assignments that Spirit gives me. It requires me to have a lot of patience. My children have been around. My spiritual children have been around for a while that I have, and the ones that are even still coming, these are special assignments. So, again, everybody's not going to be able to relate to what I'm saying, and some of you, it's gonna pinch your heart because you're like, that makes sense, or why does this make sense? And I never went that way. This is why I haven't switched up my style. I could have switched up my style and started just doing a bunch of, yeah, they coming back, yeah. I get aggravated doing that. I be wanting to give healing messages, and if I keep getting the same message, that just aggravates my soul at a certain point. You know, I'm not doing this for fun. Everybody's not gonna understand the gifts that other people have, especially when they don't have gifts of their own, or when they are under the Moors, aligned with the Moors thought process, the current day Moors thought process. So, and you know, I'm okay with that. But as long as I can be aligned with the ones I need to be aligned to, I'm perfectly fine with that. So, with that being said, if y'all don't have any questions, be mindful that you can go to the main website and have access to the other one. I have updated the booking website in the description boxes going forward. If you go back 2 to 3 videos on each page, I have the new website to book there, and you know, it's here. So definitely make sure you guys check out the new website. We are no longer in the 3D. I keep hearing seeing people say we in the 3D. We is not in the 3D, baby. We ain't in the 3D. Okay, you just want a message. You listening for something. What you listening for? Oh shit. Mm-hmm. Someone, I'm just trying to see when the new love coming in, SG. I can tell you right now, from the way these cards are falling, that reading was for you. Love and light. I can tell you right now how these cards are falling. You knew damn well that reading was for you. You play way too much. Man, be single. Love it. Embrace it. It may not be a new beginning. Somebody also may be reaching out to you, trying to get some cuddy yuddy. And you're going to be like, Chad, I don't want it. Your situation right now is the Magician. Could be dealing with the Aries. Could be dealing with the Gemini. All right, Magician. Somebody, like something you're manifesting, right? Or someone is manifesting you into their life, right? Your challenge is the Three of Pentacles. Like not working together, not being able to come together, come to a common understanding, come to a common ground, or also not wanting to be a part of something that's dealing with the community, not wanting to be an option here. All right. The overall energy is that you are creating blockages for yourself. You are blocking something in your life. You are blocking something in your life here, okay? Or someone has some type of blockage up, but I feel like it's you're blocking something here. The root of this is the Six of Pentacles, right? Giving into a situation, giving to multiple people, right? Wanting something to align a certain way, right? In the very near past, Knight of Wands, fire sign coming in, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? This person here is very passionate, right? Fly by night. They could ghost, come in and out, have a lot of suitors. Looks very attractive here. The very near future, I see you in the hermit mode, sitting back, waiting, trying to get guidance and enlightenment on what to do. How you see yourself, you know that you're not healed. This is not good energy here. You're in reverse. This is your energy, but it's in reverse. So you're not healed. You don't know what you want. You don't know what it is that you want to do because you haven't put in the time with yourself yet to figure this out. How somebody else see you. They see you, they feel like you in devil energy. They feel like you toxic, like you may be trapped or bound to something, right? Like maybe, some type of practice. Like they like, wait, that you practicing? What is you on? Somebody just feels like they have a attachment to you that's toxic here. Your action advice is the Nine of Cups in reverse. To not go towards anything, to not go towards love, to not take no offer. Don't go back to anything. Focus on you. Your likely outcome, Wheel of Fortune in the Seven of Wands. Like, things will go in your favor if you put in the work, right? So the wheel is like, I did who would I did this reading for? It's either General or Aquarius. One of the two, we talked about the wheel. You have to put in the work to get the benefits of the wheel. And depending on what type of work you're putting in is the results of the wheel that you're going to get. So if you working backwards, right? That wheel not going to turn in your favor. But if you're going in the right direction and putting in the work, it will. I do see you not having to, like, defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? You not having to express yourself. Like, being able to let your guard down in due time. You're putting in that work to not give a fuck. All right, you're putting in that work to not care what people think, how people feel, what people want of you. You know what I'm saying? You're putting in the work to not feel like you have to be there to, you know, dang, can I get this? Can I get this? Can I get this? Can I get this? And you feeling like, man, why I gotta be this way? And you're getting more into that energy of no, 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 no. I know who I am. I know what I want. I'm there. That reading definitely was for you. Focus on yourself. Right now is not the time for you to engage in love. There is somebody in your energy, but Spirit is saying don't create, no, not even flings. Not even a fling. Don't create anything right now. Spirit wants you to definitely focus on yourself. They won't leave you alone. Again, as I said in the reading, your light is shining. So regardless of what's going on, your light is still shining. You still look beautiful. You still look amazing. You know, you're still standing out in the crowd. This is why they're going to still come towards you. Because even though you have to heal, you're still radiating, you know, because your energy is positive. So just take that time and do your little me thing. Here's the thing. When you put in the work for yourself to heal yourself, and all of those people that's around you right now, they're not even going to exist. So after you do this work, you're going to be like, all these people was under me, around me, and trying to holler at me, and now I done did the work and they nowhere to be found. Because, see, even though your light is shining, the energy that you are still putting out emotionally, you're attracting broken people. You're attracting things that will still hurt you. Also, you could be going through that spiritual test. Spirit just trying to test you to see if you really have healed, if you really are in that next position. So them people aren't going to be around you once you heal. Now you're waiting on something coming from a completely different realm, because they're not going to be able to reach you when you put the work into yourself. You're on a whole different playing field. Right? Who gonna put in the work? Are you gonna go to work and put in the work to become a supervisor, and then say, oh well, you know, I'm a supervisor, but I'll go to Fry's. You know what I'm saying? And or not even a supervisor, because sometimes they have to go to Fry's, but a store manager, right? A store manager, and you finna go do the cashier's job, right? Like. And all the cashiers there, you're just going to do it just to do it. No, you're not doing that, right? This is what you pay people to do. So once you ascend and get to where you need to be, these options aren't going to be there. So they're there, one, to test you. Also, two, just to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, do you really, are you sure you want to go on this journey of healing? Because once you heal, they're not going to be able to touch you. They're not going to be able to touch you. So then, you know, you won't have to say why they won't leave me alone. They can't even reach your ankles. You know what I'm saying? When we talk on, like, the most ass backwards, right? The most ass backwards saying is that nobody is beneath me. That's a lie. That's a lie. When we love everyone, right? We love everyone equally, but people are beneath you, because ascension is ascending, right? It's elevating, right? So if you're elevating, you mean to tell me that you elevating with the way of the world? There's nobody else down here that's not elevating? It's not true. So if you've elevated and there's people down here, what is that? Beneath you, right? But not in a peasantry type of way. They're just people beneath you because they haven't done the work. They're stuck in the same cycle. They're stuck on what it is that they've been stuck on. They're not trying to grow and evolve. So yeah, there are people in this world that are beneath you. There are. And when we realize that, there are a lot of people that realize it, but they just don't say it, right? Because the way of the world's taught you to feel like nobody's beneath you. But the people that realize that are the people that's going to look at you like you crazy and be like, you tried it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we got to get into with ourselves, especially as divine feminine energy. We have to realize who and what deserves our energy. Who and what deserves our attention. We can be, as empaths, we can feel a way and take on somebody else's emotions and feel like they deserve our energy, even though they're showing us that they don't, right? And at the end of the day, that's the situation that you're going to end up hurt in, because you've seen the red flags and you knew it wasn't conducive with your higher purpose, but you being the earth angel that you are, you still wanted to stop and help. You see Freddy Krueger on the side of the road. Now, his tires messed up. Now, you could stop and help him with his tires, but this is Freddy Krueger. The empath in you is like, fuck it, I'm gonna be nice, and they not gonna do nothing. He not gonna do nothing to me because I'm gonna be nice. But in reality, Freddie is still Freddie. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we got to pay attention to with the connections that we have in our life. I'm trying to give you, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give you scenarios that way you can really understand, like, on the simplest. Like, I like breaking things down to the simplest form. So we just got to realize that everybody don't deserve our energy. Everybody don't deserve, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't deserve our to be in our frequency. And when we change that, like, you know, we get way further. That's all I'm saying to you, okay? So it is what it is, man. We're gonna be talking about some good shit in these classes, man. There's only so much that I can do outside of these classes. And they pick and choose. Some people, they grow their channels to be very big. They grow their followers to be very big. And then they switch over. And then they start teaching about the love and the light and so on and so forth. And, you know, getting deeper, right? You know, social media platforms are getting strict on people that's shedding this information and this knowledge, especially if you haven't gotten that flow already. But what I want to do is not on social media. That's not what I want to do. I don't want to teach on social media. I don't want to be a Facebook teacher. I don't want to be a YouTube teacher when it comes to that aspect of it. But I do want to take it to a whole nother realm, you know, because everything ain't for everybody. And that's what we got to also know. Shout out to all the amazing people, but there's a lot of amazing people that have really been spitting that good stuff, and they are in jail, locked away, still to this day trying to, you know, proclaim their innocence. And these white folks like, no, you talking and touching on too much, or they're no longer here with us, right? So all of these people that spreading this and spreading that, it's like, you know, it's a reason that they still out there, because they not really hitting the you know, the head. They're not really hitting the bullseye. But most importantly, too, this is why they're trying to get rid of TikTok, because you got some real wise people. I've heard some things on TikTok that, you know, made some sense, right? That I already knew. But most of it I hear, you be like, these people reaching. Everybody go and look up something and be like, ooh, try this and this, or they sound convincing and they be off like fuck. But there are some good people on there. And because TikTok is not cooperating with the United States in reference to what is it? You know, it's breaking our constitutional rights, right? And not, you know, letting people, like, not messing up people's free speech. They want to ban TikTok. I always know that there's an agenda behind anything that the United States does, especially a Democrat. Those liberals are not for our black people. And anything that's waking us up, like the thing, it's like our ancestors are here working overtime, right? Our spirit guides are here working overtime, because everything that they tried to do, from the whole shots, you know what I'm saying, and the whole quarantine situation to control your mind, you still got more and more people that's out there enlightening you and waking you up, right? So what that quarantine did was made people go deeper, made people go align with themselves, made people realize they really didn't have to work that much, made people realize that it's more to this than they need to, you know, than they know. And it came out with a lot of people wanting to seek more knowledge. Also, being the third year, the age of Aquarius, people are finding they're looking very hard for their spiritual alignment, right, in this third year. So know that anything that these clear people do, it's an agenda behind it. And again, you know, we was conspiracy theories, you know, conspiracy theorists for years and years and years, right? And then now it's just right in your face. There's no point to even hide it anymore, because they pushing so much information out here in front of y'all that y'all don't know what to believe. So you just like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they did, because all of the information started coming out. So then they just start saying, okay, fuck it. You know, what are we going to do? These people are dumb anyway. They sit on social media and dance. These grown people, they don't care about these things. So, you know, be mindful of that, you know. And then also TikTok is in competition with Facebook, and Facebook is the government's favorite. You know what I'm saying? So study, my good people. Everything ain't for everybody. You got to come to the classes. Got to get down with what we're doing outside of here, because it is what it is. I was eating with these pages, you know what I'm saying? And then the more I start teaching, then they just like put me in a whole nother bucket. I'm like, YouTube, y'all got me in some type of bucket. No, we don't. Yeah, they stopped letting me eat when I started teaching, so I stopped teaching on here, right? Because my page was just growing fucking immensely. Now my pages have been stuck where they are. I don't care. I'm still pushing your readings out, right? Because obviously I'm not here to get paid on the YouTube ads. Because if I was worried about the YouTube ads, I would have been gave up. But that's not why we're here. We're here to to grow and evolve, right? And so, yeah, they can play all they want to. I still. Anyways, so yeah, good night, people. I am about to go to bed, honey, because I'm sleepy. I've been working my butt off for 2 weeks, getting a lot of stuff done, and I am so thankful. I think tomorrow is the last, I think, 2 to 3 things that I got to do that I have been like gun ho on it, right? Yes. Content, damn, content on my personal page that has nothing but shorts, but then I'm like, this page has nothing but shorts. I think that I'm gonna do short videos versus the shorts, just because like as the pay for shorts has started rolling out, a lot of people are seeing that YouTube, finagled them, right? It's a lot of people that's doing shorts, and you ain't really getting no money from that shit. So you see a lot of people starting to post like 2 and 3 minute videos to like still try to get in a short content algorithm, but YouTube is playing a lot of games, and then YouTube is oversaturated as well. So you gotta think it's not a lot because everybody want to be a content creator because everybody feel like they can make it. So what Facebook did, Facebook no longer pays for reels, and then of course that brings all of the people that was doing the reels that was getting paid for content over to YouTube. So everything is getting overly saturated because everybody want to find an easy way out. Everybody do what everybody does, and you have to find your own way. So trust me, I am not on YouTube for the ad money, okay? I'm on YouTube to do what I do, and I've been highly, highly, highly blessed to have the spiritual children that I have, to have the drive, and that I have, and YouTube does so much for me outside of the YouTube ads. So this is why I do YouTube. This is why I do YouTube. If you gotta know, and people don't. So yeah, I'm out. I'm going to sleep. I am exhausted. We was up late, and then we got up super early, and then I've been like working to get this website out to y'all and working on some other things and other projects. And baby, let me tell you something. It's been a long time since my schedule was this booked. And I mean, all the way across the board, it's been a long time. And it's probably because I wasn't allowing it to get like this, because I'm like, okay, let me find my way. But now it's kind of like, shit, game on, let's get it. And so I'm just honored. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Life, health, and strength. My children, had life, health, and strength. Vessels are covered. Ifa is number one in my life. My family, it's just a lot. And eventually I'll update, as we go along. So, yeah. Peace out, sweeties.